Hello and everybody. Excuse me, messing up already. Welcome back, everybody. We're playing against Shainer's Edict or Shanner's Edict. I'm assuming it's Shainer's Edict. I at first was getting ready to keep this hand, but we don't really have anything. Why not? I mean, we may not have anything, but we do have discard, and we have ways to interact with him, regardless of what he is. Let's pray he's not Belcher though. That could be pretty bad. Then again, if he doesn't go off on the first turn, like we still have a way to interact with him. So, I mean, sometimes yay, sometimes nay. You know, I wish that this could have been anything else. I mean, we have the lands, but whatever. I mean, it's what we got, and it's what we'll give a shot for. I'm gonna go ahead and F6 on his turn, since we literally don't play counter spells, so I can't force of will anything he does, and I'm not playing any pact or anything else that I can think of. I'm gonna say he's playing Zoo just by seeing that. Um, that being said, I'm not worried about the Lavamancer right now, so we'll see what he does. I mean, he could easily toss something else in the yard, and then it's like, oh, well, it 2'd us, and it's like I could just catch the Goyf, and then the Nactyl. So, haven't seen Zoo in a while. It's a deck that I really, really like. Nobody respects it anymore. Everybody, you know, they're like, oh, well, Batterskull beat it out. And it's like, no, it didn't. And that's why. Right there. Um, I'll save that for 1 damage. No need to take 2. Like, Pride Mage beat the Batterskull from the Zudex, and they just didn't want to play it anymore. I don't know what happened. It was like there was just this huge arm-wrenching twist that was like, no more! And they ended up just stopping the play. Nowadays, against the Weird Science deck, the Omniscience deck, I don't know exactly how powerful it would be, but that's not a lot on your side, buddy. Do I really want to blow this? I mean, yeah. I don't know how powerful this would be against that. Like, it's questionable. It's something that you definitely have to look into. I do know my next 2 creatures are dead, though, just FYI. But I know he doesn't have anything either, so... yeah, let's hope that he knocks that one out. Still drawing lands over there. There's an answer to the next one. The good thing about this deck, about Zoo being this deck, was that it just straight out punished just about anybody who stumbled in any way. And this right here is not a very good showing. I mean, he's got a removal heavy hand. We just have a lot of answers to things that he can do. The one thing to notice, though, Zoo tended to play either Price of Progress, Tribal Flames, things like that, depending on what time period you were in. And we're somewhat avoiding that right now. That being drawn. I don't have to worry about that on his side. Just gonna keep on jamming stuff in there. But it was the best deck at taking advantage of people who stumbled on their way and couldn't do anything. I don't need this up. Why do I have that up? And it's something that's truly missing in the format nowadays. I'm holding this back if you're wondering. And we could get the Batterskull. And we'll see what he opts to do. I mean, he may path this during my upkeep, in which case that's fine. That's 1 path down. We go get the Jit. I expect him to path it probably on his turn. Or play a Goyf. I mean, it all works. All of the above. Why not? Look at that. So since I know he's got paths, I'm just going to do that one. And I'll drop the Batter Skull in. He'll path it. I'll go get a forest. I'll equip the legit. He'll path again. I won't have anything for that one. And then we get the Knight. So yeah, we'd have been pretty fine. Definitely a slow keep from him. Not something you see very often. Definitely something missing from the format. Let's see. I don't really want to lose life. All of his creatures are big. Like, as you can tell, I'm not boarded at all to be able to fight Zoo. I have nothing here that's actually, like, super useful against them. I guess Bear Fight's better than a Thoughtseize. If he doesn't have Burn or a Lavamancer active, I can start fighting stuff before he can start mancing it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a deck that's sorely missed and not respected in my eyes. And a lot of people do strictly blame it leaving the format on Batterskull and Stoneforge Mystic, and I don't agree with that, is what I'll say. Yeah, let's go to 5. I'm not that greedy today. This I will keep. Caracas. A miniature Loam Lion. I am going to get rid of the white source. We'll make him decide on something. I mean, I understand I'm going to take 2 next turn, and then when I fetch, it'll be 3 and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, he's got to have the lands. The only thing that really sucks is that Zoo always has lands. Like, this deck played a lot of lands. Let's see what you got. Lavamancer. Curdy. It also had a lot of those things. Guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. Well, let's deal with that one. Double Chain Ancient Grudge. Good news is he can only burnish for 3 at a time. So next turn we get the swords, one of them. Now we can... Well, if he burns it all out, then we have options and things. I wanted to do that, though, just for when I do this. This, that, all the time. That way there was something on our side to kind of be able to deal with his side. So I think I'm going to end up holding back a little bit more. We're going to try and make this a 4. So pretty much tossing this under the bus and going from there. Alright, now which one do we want? White or red? You like your meat? I'm going to take that one out. And that's where we're spent. Not a Goyf. Thalia. Okay, that I can live with. Let's go green, white. So, I'm expecting him to burn this. At least I'm hoping that he'll burn that. Nope. No such luck. And I can't really blame him. I mean, what do I need here? I need the timely reinforcements. Yee. Well, I know what 2 cards you have in your hand. Okay. So can we do this? I think we can. So we fetch, we raise, we fetch, and then we get to eat some more. But we need him not to have a burn spell, in which case, if he does have a burn spell, we're screwed anyway. Yeah, but this is what I was talking about. Like, I had a slow start. I am very far behind. I even slowed myself down more. Alright, so first fetch. Let's go get Savannah. I'm gonna eat his Knight of the Reliquary. Second fetch. Go get Dryad Arbor. And we're gonna make things cost a little bit more for him. Like it's for me, this is the same thing to have to deal with. Either creature is terrible for me to have to deal with. Oh, really? That's very helpful though. So we can at least start limiting his things. I can't really afford to play Bob. Whoops. And he can't really attack. Let's see. Let's see. He eats 2, and then I can eat 3. So let's just get this out of the way now. Possibly should have eaten this. I mean, it's another damage. Should have done it. Okay. But I mean, even if I ate that, I go to 1, he swings both of them, so yeah. Alright, so that's game 2. Let's hope that we can pull this out. The deck just had a lot of reach. That's the biggest thing about it. And I really want this, but I do not want 4 life. It's probably better than a Thoughtseize. It's a guaranteed 2 life. Let's see. We saw, you know what? We saw Thalia and the other thing. The Lavamancer. This will also give us the ability to block with like one of our 1/2s against his 2/3s and kill them instead of losing ours. I guess that'll work. I'm greedy. We're gonna see how this goes. We need a land on top very, very soon. He's mulligan down to 5. So my greedy keep may be rewarded here. We'll find out. Yep, my greedy keep was very rewarded. I'm actually going to wasteland that. I mean, if he's got another land, he's got another land. This is one of the things that sucks about Magic. Probability stick hits pretty hard. Could be fetching the bird right now, but I figure this is probably the better bet, just to get the card advantage going. Any land and I can drop Liliana or Pulse. Although I really don't want him to, is that a Pride Mage? That's a Pride Mage. Oh, no. I was going to say I don't want him to cast his own library. Wow, we miss again. Well, some of these things I can do, others I can't. Let's go get the bird now. Since this is also a shuffle effect, It's a little bit of a bonus for us. I would have liked to have gotten Liliana down or even been able to Pride Mage and blow his up. I mean, granted, this came off the top, but at least now we'll be able to keep our library and he can lose his own. Eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to find timely reinforcements. Hopefully, we won't need it for full value, but at least have it. A lot of ifs at this point. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm notorious for missing that land drop. So he kept 2 cards. Huh. I wonder what he saw. Goif? That wouldn't be enough. Oh, that's cute. I'm not going to keep either of these. I'm just going to get rid of that thing on his side of the field. He's got to do something to get past it, and I have essentially four removal spells in hand. What do we got next? A second Goif. Well, I see value. Oh, thank God, finally. Still don't want any of that. So, let's go ahead and pop this. Oh, you're not running Slaughter Pact. Honestly, I'd wish it if he was, but so be it. So a couple of things got spoiled over the week here. The first one being the new black-green Planeswalker. Since I'm playing this deck, I might as well talk about it. And I wanted to go over that a little bit and just kind of say what I thought about it. And I really think it's a trap. It may seem weird to people, but I definitely do not like that card. And the reason I don't like it... we're going to drop her. The reason I don't like it is because her first ability is really a do-nothing. Like, if you think about it, what her first ability actually does is it literally reads, if your opponent wants to attack me, I will kill anything that he or she decides to send my way, unless it has regeneration. But if they want to burn me, they can burn me. That's fine. So basically you have a Planeswalker whose +1 ability is if your opponent feels like they're in trouble, they can do something. That's not very good. Second ability is amazing, by the way. I like her second ability. The recurring non-echoing pulse is pretty good. I'll finish off my talk on her and probably start up the next one on the next whatever nuts. Second ability, I have no argument with it. I think it's a little overcosted. I'd like it at a -2, drop her starting loyalty to 4. I mean, at least let her be a 2-for-1. Her first and last abilities are so crappy, and then you punish us on the price for the middle. Her third ability, her ultimate, is ridiculous to me. Like, every Planeswalker at least has an ultimate that does something. She puts 3 Elspeth tokens into play. And what's even worse is she's beaten by Jace's ultimate, or his +1 ability. I've never seen a situation where one Planeswalker's +1 completely trumps another Planeswalker's ultimate. How terrible of a Planeswalker are you? You are limited in your abilities to the point that all that you can do is basically like stand there and stare at him. That's terrible to me. But at least she can kill him. That's the only benefit, is that, like, she can kill stuff. She can kill non-land permanents. Other than that, she's terrible. I was going to get on those tokens a little bit more, talking about how they're just 1/1s whenever they hit anything that's not your opponent. Like, and then it's even combat damage. Like, yeah, it'd be broken if she made, like, Tims that could do that. Then I'd be all for her. But they've got no evasion. They don't even have death touch. No protection of any kind. Like, you're tossing out vanilla 1/1s into the field at sorcery speed. Yay, there's three of them. Control decks are playing Wraths, and excuse me, the creature decks are actually like playing creatures. So where exactly is this supposed to be like a ultimate that's like, oh my god, is it because they just put on the win the game thing? Like, if that was the case, give them death touch so that they can actually kill stuff. Make them 2/2 so that they're not worthless. And I don't know, I don't need any evasion or anything like that. Give a regen clause to her +1. Like, how hard would that be? Or even just an exile instead of a destroy. Like, remove from game. She's a Gorgon. I don't get it. Either way, that's Vraska the Unseen, which I understand why she's so unseen in the Planeswalker world. She's terrible compared to the rest. Um, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. We'll get on to the next round here in a moment, and I will see you soon.